Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wellness Wednesday. My name is Carolyn McGee. I am an angelic life coach, Reiki master teacher, and intuitive healer. Um, you can reach me at carolyn@carolynmcgee.com or at my website, which is carolynmcgee.com. So, as always, I want to start our time together with a card. So let's see what the angels have to say for our intention for this Wednesday, which is April 6th, 2016. Okay, and beautiful card. Clairvoyance. And what I love about this card is his hand over his heart. Everything is so clear and can be delivered so clearly when we use our heart as our center point. If you've been listening to any of the other shows, you know that I talk a lot about balance and balance in the body and really making sure that your chakras are open and also balance top to bottom, the spiritual realm along with the physical realm in your body. And if you notice, the heart is at the center of all of those. And when we're fully grounded in our body and we're able to really manifest that energy and allow it to flow, then it pours through our heart. And that's when people can really see us and they can really feel us. They can notice that there's like this magnetism to us because we are connected. All of this beautiful information that's flowing down through our heads meets the energy, excuse me, yes, I do have a cold, meets the energy that's flowing up and arising from our bodies, and it flows out through our hearts. So then people can see us clearly, see our intentions, see who we really are. They can really feel us and be drawn to us. And we also then have the ability to use our intuition on a much clearer, cleaner manner and read other people to understand who's going to be a good fit for us, what situations are going to empower us, and which situations are people maybe we'd be better off not engaging with. So based on that, let's get going. And as I said, I do have a cold. So what I was guided to do today is talk a little bit about taking care of yourself. I just came back from 4 days in Boston at Ignite Your Power with Margaret Lynch, my mentor, and had an absolutely amazing time. But I did probably overextend myself a little bit and forgot to take the typical precautions that I do when I'm going to be in an environment where I'm not going to be getting the proper amount of rest and engaging in a lot of different people. You know, typically I have a diffuser that I bring with me, and I did do that, and that seemed to make a big, big difference because I diffuse a essential oil blend. I actually have it with me called Breathe, which is really amazing and helps keep my sinuses clear. But I usually take precautions and use something called On Guard to clean my hands with, and also sometimes to breathe, just because I'm in an environment with a lot of different people, and there are a lot of viruses and things out there. So forgot that step, won't do that again. And here I am. But I also believe that there are emotional aspects to all illnesses. And in my case, I am really, really stepping out. I'm stepping up. I am doing this show on a regular basis. You probably noticed I'm doing the weekly readings also. I'm getting ready to do an online class. I've been partnering with people. And anytime I go through a major shift like that, I don't know how your body handles with it, but sometimes there's a little bit of confusion or just feeling a little bit overwhelmed, and I get blocked. And isn't it funny that the sinuses are blocked for me? And that's what I'm feeling right now. So just honoring my body and allowing it to tell me what is best for me. And in my case, it was to slow down for a couple of days. I did have a few things that I had to take care of over the last couple of days, but I am just honoring where I am, all of the emotional push that I did to go out and be seen in a much bigger way and engage, and honoring that, that was a little bit stressful for me. So I wanted to also see, as part of that, if you saw the video that Jacqueline Kane and I did last week when we were at Ignite. One of the ideas that came to me is that it might be of service to you all to have more interviews like that, more engagement, so that we can offer additional modalities and different opinions. So would love to hear your feedback on that, as to whether or not that's something that would be of value to you. Just kind of getting some interest levels here. I probably will put something out on my Facebook page too. Excuse me, I am a little bit stuffy. So what I would like to do to kind of, I'm going to keep this one short. I am having a little bit of a hard time talking. You can hear me sniffling a little bit here. I'm going to do a round of tapping on some clearing things, and then I'm going to pull the card for the end, and that will be it for this week. So if you do have questions for next week, please submit them. You can post them on my Facebook page, Carolyn McGee, Intuitive Coach. Feel free to email them to me. And for right now, I am just going to do a little bit of tapping on clearing, emotional blocks, etc. We'll just see what comes up, okay? Excuse me for that. All right, so as usual, I'm just going to jump right into the points. I am feeling overwhelmed and a little bit confused. I can feel the energy blocked in my body. I have so many options, and I'm just not sure where to go. They're all good options, but I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. I am just going to sit with this and honor it, because I know this energy in my body is sending me a message. Okay, now I'd like to stop for a moment here and have you grab your journals and write down in there where in your body you're feeling any tension. If you aren't, great, good for you. But most people do carry a little bit of tension, the shoulders, the neck. Sometimes it's anxiety through the belly. In my case right now, it's this blocked feeling, a little bit of overwhelm. So confusion on really what's the best step moving forward. So I invite you to just jot it down, and if there is a color that can be assigned to that, jot that down too, just so that you have, and also a shape. Sometimes shapes can, help us. If it's round, it may be, something that's global. If it's a square, it could be something that's more uniform, something more balanced. So a lot of different things that could come into effect with that. So now we're just going to dive right back in again, starting here. I am totally honoring where I am and the energy of this moment. I know my body has a message for me, and I vow to listen to it. I will let go of the vows of invisibility and not being seen and heard. From this moment forward, I honor my body and the brilliant messages it provides to me. I know everything happens in divine timing, and I am patient. As frustrating as it is to sometimes wait, I know that it is in my highest good. And I am actually feeling complete with that. So again, I invite you to just jot some notes down in your notebook. What might have come up? I know that's a really short one, but Perhaps it's because of how I'm feeling, or perhaps it's just complete. But I am feeling that that's where we need to stop for today. So I am going to pull one more card to close us out for today. And as I said, I would love to hear from you if you have any suggestions for the future or comments. Thank you. So our card now is, wow, look at the brilliant light in there. And that's what my message is for you for the rest of this weekend, for me too, is to honor where you are and let that brilliant light that is you, that you carry in your heart, allow that to flow out, and to feel free, to feel empowered, and to feel safe. So thank you all. I am so grateful that you joined me this week, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Mwah.